Okay, while we're in the silent zone, because it's load shedding, we're going to practice our songs for our show. We're hoping to do a little show for people when they come to visit for Chris's birthday and for Christmas. Chris's birthday is on the 26th of December. Whoops, how old are you going to be, Chris? How old are you going to be? It's going to be 37 on the 26th of December. So we have a few songs that we sing. Oopsie daisy, I have a drum. Not very good. And we do shakers, and we do tambourines. And our friend Mike Brodie used to be good. He used to go. But he used to do it much better than me. Anyway. I'm not going to do that now because we're going to start off with our songs. I have a book. Where's my book? Where's the repertoire? Okay, we've got the book. We've got the birthday book. And if you know when everybody's birthdays are. And we've got my red book, which is the playlist. The song list. Which song did we do first last time? I better put my glasses on. We did, the first song on the list is With Her Head Tucked Underneath Her Arm. Oops. Are you ready? Shush now. I'm painting you with my paintbrush. Right, are you ready? This goes like this. In the Tower of London large as life, the ghost of Anne Boleyn walks, they declare. Now Anne Boleyn was once King Henry's wife, until he had the headsman bob her hair. Ah, yes, he did her wrong long years ago. And she comes up at night to tell him so. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight. She comes to haunt King Henry, she means telling him what for. Gadzooks, she's going to tell him off for having spilt her gore. And just in case the headsman wants to give her an encore, she has her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight. Along the draughty corridors for miles and miles she goes. She often catches cold, poor thing. It's cold there when it blows. And it's awfully awkward for the Queen to have to blow her nose. With her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. The sentries think that it's a football that she carries in, and when they've had a few they shout, "Is Arsenal going to win?" They think it's Alex James instead of poor old Anne Boleyn. With her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight. Sometimes gay King Henry gives a spread for all his gals and pals of ghostly crew. The headsman carves the joint and cuts the bread. Then in comes Anne Boleyn to queer the do. She holds her head up with a wild war whoop, and Henry cries, "Don't drop it in the soup." With the head underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower, with her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight. One night she caught King Henry, he was in the canteen bar. Said he, "Are you Jane Seymour, Anne Boleyn, or Catherine?" For how the sweet and fairy, and do I know who you are? With your head underneath your arm.